All right, this is our last writing lesson on the writing series. And if you have made it this far, I want to congratulate you. You have done a great job and you are getting prepared to get a solid score in your IELTS. So congratulations, you are very strong. I'm very proud of you. Let's look at our last exercise of writing essay. In this lesson, we're going to focus on problems and causes type of essays. And if you get one of those in your essay, you will be well prepared for it. So let's start looking at it. This lesson, we're going to look at problems and solutions essays. The activities include generating ideas 1, generating ideas 2, language for expressing cause and effect, language for expressing a purpose, and practicing writing, practice writing task. All right, let's get into our first activity, generating ideas. So let's look at the prompt here. Overfishing of world's oceans threatens many species with extinction and is putting the livelihood of millions of people around the world at risk. What are the causes of this problem and what can be done to prevent it from happening? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write at least 250 words. So the first activity asks you to spend 5 minutes brainstorming your ideas. For example, questions above underneath the heading. So think about causes of overfishing and ways to prevent it. So think about the problems, in other words, and think about the solutions. Spend 5 minutes, pause the video here, think about some of the causes of overfishing and think about ways to prevent overfishing, okay? And when you come back, I'll give you some of the ideas from your own. It will be different from your ideas, but we'll have some ideas and we'll review them. All right, here are some of the ideas you can see. But in this activity, I'm not going to tell you if it's the causes of overfishing or ways to prevent it. I want you to take these ideas and put them in the correct boxes, okay? In the correct headings. So I'll give you some ideas. I'm going to read them out, and I want you to think about if this a cause of overfishing or is it a way to prevent overfishing. You must have come up with your own ideas of causes of overfishing and ways of preventing idea. That's going to help you to identify which one is the cause and which one is the solution. Okay, so pause the video here, do this exercise on your own, and when you come back, we will review which one is the cause and which one is prevention or a solution. All right, let's look at the answers. So causes of overfishing, factory fishing makes huge catches too easy. That's the cause of overfishing. People are going to fish more if it's too easy, right? Huge areas of world's ocean are not protected by environmental laws. It's also going to cause overfishing. Illegal fishing is difficult to police. This is also going to be causing overfishing. The problem does not get enough publicity. There's this growing demand for fish worldwide. Fishing provides a quick return for companies and governments. These are all causes of overfishing. In terms of ways to prevent overfishing, bring in laws to protect fish species and limit fishing, create an international body to police the oceans and enforce laws, put taxes on fishing to make it less attractive to companies, raise public awareness through media, and ban the fishing of certain species of fish. Okay, these are all ways of preventing overfishing. All right, let's look at this language for expressing cause and effect. So when you are talking about cause and effect, what is the language that you would use? You have one structure where you talk about the result first, and then you use the connecting word, and then you talk about cause, or you could talk about cause, then you can talk about you can use a connecting word, and then you can talk about result, okay? So in this activity, that's exactly what we are going to do. I'll just first look at the boxes here. So when you're talking about, when you start your sentence with result, you would say result is, and you can use these words: due to, owing to, because of, caused by, brought about by, on account of, as a result of, and then you can talk about cause. All right, now let's look at cause. Now, if you're talking about cause first, then you'll have to use results in, causes gives rise to, leads to, brings about, accounts for, and then you talk about the result. So this is one of the structures. If you're using the cause, then these are the connecting words for cause, and then you will talk about the result. So I want you to pause the video here. Each of these sentences below describe a cause and effect relationship. Choose the best expression to complete the gap. Use the information above to help you. So think about it. Global warming, is it a cause or effect, right? Is it a cause or a result, right? If it's a result, then you use the structure on the top, number one. And if it's a cause, then think about using the structure, the second structure. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Do this activity on your own. Pause the video here, and when you come back, we'll review the answers. All right, let's look at the answers now. Global warming is partly a result of increasing emissions of greenhouse gases. So global warming is a result, as you can see, it's the result of greenhouse gases. So you would use a result of, right? And just look at this chart here. Always think about what is the result, what is the cause. So coming back to this one, number B, please check your answers. The decline of manufacturing industry brought about high unemployment in many countries. People are more worried about crime on account of exaggerated reports in the media. Increasing pressure to work overtime causes parents to spend less time with their children. Many medicines remain unavailable to millions owing to their high cost. Globalization has given rise to a bland pop culture followed by young people worldwide. The increase in childhood obesity is due to the easy availability of unhealthy food products. The desire for higher profits leads to companies setting up in countries where labor is cheap. So this is the result. The desire for higher profits is the cause. Okay, so think about that and use those linking words appropriately. And if you use them appropriately, you will have no problems writing great cause or solution kind of an essay. Okay. All right, let's look at this activity now. In this activity, we are learning the language for expressing purpose. Okay, so we are expressing purpose. The phrase below are used to show the purpose or the reason for doing something. So you, first of all, in first activity, what you're going to do is you're going to match 1, 2, and 3 to the verbs from A, B, and C. All right. So that followed by what? Which verb follows so that? Which verb follows in this way? For example, so that, is it going to be so that to prevent overfishing, or so that overfishing is prevented, or so that preventing overfishing? What is the structure? How are you going to use the linking word and also the phrase after that, or verb after that, right? All right, and then after that, also do activity number 2. Try to fill in the gaps, complete the phrases below with the phrases above. All right, so you'll have to use the phrases 1, 2, and 3, and then you will have to, so that you understand how to use them properly. All right, so do this activity on your own. Pause the video here, and when you come back, we are going to review the answers. All right, let's review the answers. So let's look at number 1 first. So 1 is B, right? So that overfishing is prevented. In this way, overfishing is prevented. Okay. Number 2, with the purpose of, it's C, with the purpose of preventing. And when you use of, we have to use verb plus ing, of preventing overfishing. Okay. 3, in order to prevent overfishing, so as to prevent overfishing. Okay. Let's look at the answers for number 2. I'm going to read the whole paragraph so that it all makes sense. There are many things that can be done in order so as to prevent fish species from being wiped out by overfishing. One immediate measure is to put a complete ban on the fishing of certain species of fish in order or so as to save them from extinction. Environmental agencies should work to give the problem a higher profile in the media so that the public become more aware. Governments can help to by imposing taxes on the fishing industry. In this way, Companies may be less likely to see fishing as an easy way to make money. Governments should also bring in stricter rules or laws in order to protect fish stocks from uncontrolled factory fishing. Finally, an international body ought to be created with the purpose of enforcing these laws worldwide. All right, let's do another activity. In this activity, I want you to pause the video here, and I'm not going to give you the options. I want you to really think about what connecting words can you use here. Try to use them. Pause the video here. Do this activity on your own, and when you come back, we'll review the answers. All right, let's review the answers. So I'm going to read the whole sentence here and just compare your answers and see if you got them right. So these are the connecting words that you can use for them. And these are some of them are talking about solution, results, causes, all of these. So let's read it out. There are a number of reasons why overfishing of the world's fish stocks has reached crisis levels. Firstly, catching large numbers of fish has become very easy as a result of owing to modern methods of factory fishing. Secondly, the scarcity of fish gives rise to, leads to higher prices, making fishing a more attractive industry for governments and companies to invest in. This leads to, brings about even more fishing. You can use any of these options, right? So you don't have to use all of them. Even more fishing and results in, gives rise to, leads to, accounts for, causes a vicious circle of increasing demand and diminishing supply. Furthermore, fishing in most parts of the world remains uncontrolled due to, or because of, or on account of, as a result of the lack of environmental laws. Finally, where laws do exist, they are difficult to enforce due to, owing to, because of, on account of, as a result of the lack of an international maritime police authority. So I've given you quite a lot of different ways to talk about causes, talk about results, all right? Try to use them. These are going to be game changer for you when you're going to be writing your essays. You will have a lot of ways of explaining, and use variety. Don't try to say because of everywhere in your lesson. The purpose of giving you a lot of variety is basically for you to use the variety in the IELTS and show the examiner that you have a lot of variety in your arsenal of vocabulary, so that you get higher marks for your vocabulary lexical resource. All right. All right, this one is a homework activity for you. So please use this opportunity to write the whole essay. I'm going to give you a prompt. Think about your ideas. So here I'm going to just give you a table for generating ideas, and then you're going to write an essay. So I'll read out what you need to do. This is an activity. I'm happy for you to send me through your response, and I'm happy to provide feedback if you do so. Get in touch with me at your essay and provide you the feedback if you require that. All right, so let's look at this activity. A rise in childhood obesity is a real threat to health, with an increasing number of children now classified as overweight. What are the causes of the problem, and what measures can be taken to solve them? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant examples from your own knowledge or experience. Write at least 250 words. Working with partner, this is an online course. You might be doing it on your own. Just try to generate ideas using the table below. Generate ideas 1, generate ideas 2. Think about the causes of the problem and what are the measures you're going to take. So obviously this is, again, a problem and solution kind of a prompt. You'll think about the problems, you'll think about the solutions, and then you will be able to write the example. So in this one, you will write a problems paragraph. First, you will write a problems paragraph about your ideas with the language of causes and effect. And then you will write a paragraph with the solutions about your ideas with the language of purpose. The language of purpose was right here. This is the language of purpose. So that in this way, with the purpose of, in order to, as, so as, this is the language of purpose you will use for solutions. Okay, remember that. All right, that's all I had for this lecture. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. This was the end of our writing series. I wish you all the best for your exam. And if you have done the whole course, I congratulate you for your resilience. You have done a great job. And I'm pretty sure that you are in a very strong place before you started the course and now, and you are in a great shape. Just, I will recommend you to do a lot of practice and use all of the skills that you have learned in this course, apply them. You take opportunities. If you are writing essays, try to write at least 10 to 20 essays before going into the real exam. Do mock exams, and I will provide you some resources, links as well in my course. And I wish you all the best.